got to take an account of what you're spending and let me know that that can go up towards what you're paying off for the other one, the new one. You know, take it that way. They just put a stop, and I think he's been to see I don't know what they call head shrink or whatever. Well, here, this is, and he's blaming all this, making him feel all what he's got onto my, he said, living with you is like living with well, that's what I told him. I said, you're free to go anytime, take all your stuff that you've got. There's those, I don't know how many big boxes you've seen them. He brought with him, and they've been here 12 years, and nothing done about it. He's just a hoarder. And I said, before we got this other car, I said, no, if you pay for the maintenance of it, the upkeep, and whatever you pay off, or take off what you owe, your half. And I would work it that way. And, but he's getting into a huff. Well, he's got into a blues talk and abused me and all sorts of things. And, oh. Well, no, he rushed off this evening before tea, and he just said, I'll see you later. So I don't know what he was up to, but he seems to go out about 3 or 4 nights every week. He's out from about 5 o'clock till about 9 o'clock of the night. Where he's going, what he's doing, I don't know. Well, when he came back in, I did say to him, and I said, you just rushed off in a lurch. You didn't say what you were doing. I've had to find, fortunately, I just have soup and toast, and then have a bit of tin fruit with custard. And I found the half tin open, in the fridge, and the custard. So I had that, and then he came back, and a few harsh words, and he buzzed off. I'll see you in the morning. But no, he's obviously had enough, I think. I said, well, I reckon that I've bent over backwards to help you since you've been here. Because I've not had not expected even any rent or board or lodging or anything, is it? Well, yeah, well, I suppose that's the only thing I see, because when I get the bill, he reads it out, $150. So I don't know if it's good or bad now. So that's with him. He wouldn't pay any power, would he? Well, he owns a fan in his room, No, it's heater. Yeah. Yeah, so um, he's not right in his mind. He can't remember. He's sort of telling me that I'm the one that's gone bonkers and can't remember what happened at lunch the previous day. Now, we talked about on Monday, he got those tortilla things, and you just stuff it with whatever mince and things. So I said, well, look, an easy way of doing that, we get those chicken wrist rolls. I said, mash that up with a little bit of curry sauce and mix in Uncle Ben's. We got half a dozen of Uncle Ben's rice things in a bottle. I said, mix it all up with it and fill the tortillas with that. We'll have that as a quick lunch. Yesterday for lunch, what did he do? He just smashed up the whistle and stuffed it in the thing, and here's your lunch. I said, what happened to the... I said, weren't you going to mix in there with the bends and... Oh, yeah. But he's the one that's forgetting. I suggest these things, thinking he's taking it in or writing it down, but he doesn't, and then he forgets all about it. So he's the one that can't remember. Well, I suppose it's my concoctions that he's not aware of. He's got no, what's the word, knocked us up with a few things. A quick and easy way of knocking something up. Yeah, so it's gotten down, and I think he'd been running to a, what do you call them, a psychiatrist or something, isn't it? Could be a friend, yeah. That's right. But that's what I said to him. I said, you've been going seeing somebody, and they have poisoned your mind. You're not the person that you were a year or so ago. I've noticed a slight decline in him, but with what he's doing, he runs around hiding everything, nothing out in the open. Because where I sit, watch the television, if he's going out, he's sneaking out with a bag of something, and he runs down the hallway, around the corner, and out the door. And so when he comes back, the same thing. He comes in the door and runs around the corner, back up to his room. Yeah. I hear the door coming, and I thought probably not say, hello, I'm back. No, that was after. And it's unnatural behavior with him. Exactly. That's right. And then I make remarks about things, and he's now terming it, I'm a narcissist. Now, is it bad to criticize certain things or statements being made? no, maybe not general conversation, say a news item or something. They're pushing their agenda. And I say, I oppose it. And I said, if they ever criticising this one or criticising that one, he said, do you hate Maoris? I said, no, I didn't. I don't, because I have worked with them. You know, they're just another person, same as you and I. He said, but when Maori, what's her name's come on the telly, why do you switch it off? I said, well, if I can't understand the word they're saying, what is the point of me trying to listen to it? If it was on, it's just a noise to me. Yes. Well, he won't be able to put much in it. It's only a tiny little hatchback thing. Because there's no point in buying any big thing, because I've got no. All right. Yeah. Well, you see, he doesn't keep up with the play. All these things, I try to give him information, but he's taking it the wrong way. As I'm, getting at him, he said, I can't take any more of this the way you're going on. I'm thinking it's advice, but he's taking it. He said, and no wonder Mark and David had enough of you. Yeah, what he's doing. Yeah. I said, in my lifetime, I said, I've tried to help all three. And I said, I feel you've had the lion's share. Because ever since you came back here, there's 3 cars I helped him run. More or less, they were the cheapies, but I helped him to buy. I bought them for him. And he took me to my appointments in it, but they were only far and few between. And he's had the lion's share using it. Yeah, well, he is. I mean, I'm taking everything into account. He does cut my hair. He does cut my toenails. And for the last year or 2, I've let him cook the meals because he needed the practice, because he was mucking up good food, boiling it up, and the alarm was going out and going off, and everything drying up. And he sort of lives like a hermit, and his rooms, well, you've seen his rooms, they're like a pigsty. And a lot of the overflow is going into the dining room with a duvet and blankets and all just chucked on the 2 chairs. And today, we went out last night, and My mower man came this afternoon, so I went out to see him, and he said, "Oh, a new car." I said, "Well, yeah, not new, but another car." And I looked into the car, and the front seat passenger piled up with rubbish, and so the whole of the back seat the same. I said, "No, all your overflow is going into the car." I said, "It's not going in the rubbish truck." I said, "We talked about you looking after it, in a reasonable way." And when we got it, the first thing we did, it hadn't been groomed, so we took it to the car wash and gave it a good wash. We've had it 3 weeks, no, 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks. And my mower man was looking at it, and he touched the front of the bonnet, and I just looking. "Oh," he said, "it wants a good clean." He said, "It wants grooming." I said, "Why?" "Well, if you feel the bonnet caked with dust and stuff already. Now, if nothing was more said about it, it'll stay like that." Well, I don't know where he goes, that's the trouble. But I know he's away for at least 4 hours, 5 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, half a night. And Sunday he's away from 8 in the morning till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, supposedly church. I don't know what churches run that long. Yeah, that's true. No drinking. Yeah, it's taking its toll on me as well. I mean, I can at least afford to put up with this, and he never sits and wants to talk about anything. As soon as we have breakfast, he's up from the conservatory and he's gone. And then he'll come out, do lunch, have his lunch, and he's gone. I agreed to do the dishes and what have you, I do them later, but that was, I agreed. So, yeah, so, I mean, if he was into something good, surely he would want to let me know, wouldn't he? You know, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and but everything is sort of all in secret, and then he's in with these wooden puppets, are they? Puppets he's making or whatever he does. I think you saw some last time, didn't you? The little floppy dolls. So I don't know if he's doing a puppet show or what for. Or, yes. Yeah, that's another thing he's doing. Writing his book, And that's where he goes some evenings to the book club or whatever. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the book is about. Because he even said something about, I said I should write about you. What a, I don't want to say the word, but a bastard. So he didn't say father because he never called me dad, ever. Yeah. Yeah. All fantasy. Yeah. Fantasy. Well, I'm thinking for the 12 years he's been here, he must have saved quite a tidy little sum. But I don't know if he has or what he's done with his money. Gone into his belly. Yeah, you're right there. But I don't think it's the church, because I mean I've been a member of my church. Well, but that's mainly Catholics. Yeah, he's not Catholic because he doesn't go along with them. But I don't know. I yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. No, see, money's an object to him, because quite often the person that I'm shopping for me from the agency, they're all not familiar with the things we use, mainly the Western cuisine things, and either they bring the wrong thing or they don't bring it at all, that they can't find it. So Bruce rushes off. Well, I'm going to get it. But instead of getting, well, he comes back with the 2 or 3 items that we didn't get, but he'd have 3 or 4 other items that we never even talked about. It was something he liked, and so he bought that as well. And then that's what I keep saying to him. I said, you've got to watch the spending. I'm only on 1 cent of pension, and I'm catering for 2 people, basically. I didn't tell him that, but that's what it amounts to. I can't afford to do that, and quite often, sometimes if he's going to take me to an appointment, I'll need some petrol, so I've put petrol in. I've even, with the other car, I've even paid for the warranty fitness and the servicing. Yeah, yes. And that was the agreement with the other car, that I bought it, I paid for it, but you can pay me back to do it by doing the servicing. And that was the same understanding with the one we got now. But as I say, all he's done is use it. It's never stopped since in the 2 weeks we've had it. And the filthy state of it, as my man pointed out, look at the dust on it here. He said, once a good polish put on it, so the dust won't sit on it. Because it was stories of people who got it from they got a new car, and this was chucked out on the road, and the buses went past and everything. I don't know how long it sat out on the road, but it was dusty as, and they hadn't tried to groom it or make it fancy for selling it, and so I got it reasonable. It also wants a tyre or two on the back. It's all right up till the Orange, which is about 3-4 months away, and there's also one wheel trim missing, and so it looked quite reasonable when we put it through the car wash, but it's just as bad now because it's got no sheen on it. Yeah, so I think things are only fair to middling. Can you? Well, you know the one in Wairau? Oh, you probably don't. Do it yourself. Oh, he wouldn't do that. Yeah. No, he wouldn't do that. No, he took it to the drive-through. Well, it must have been the wash we went to. It's the one on Wairau and Arches Road, is it? On the corner there? We just drove in. It was all done in 5 minutes. But there's still a lot of drying. See, the way the back is made, the back hat,